Welcome back to Up to Speed Live on this Tuesday, August 31st. We are starting at a special time today, 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon New Orleans time. And like yesterday, our focus remains on the Gulf Coast and all the ways we continue to run towards a crisis. Now, we've got some live guests joining us, including a very special guest at the end of the show with a very special message. If you're wondering who it might be, just know that I have personally invited him, and the man really likes dinner tables. So take a guess there. In all seriousness, you're gonna wanna stick around for what he has to say. Now before that, updates today will focus on Hurricane Ida, our Verizon response team's work, both in Louisiana and out west as wildfires continue there. We'll take a closer look at how our retail teammates are balancing the recovery efforts after Ida, and we've got an inspiring announcement that all of us can be proud of. So let's start with that announcement as we check in now with Diana Alvear, who's been staying connected with our V-teamers serving those hardest hit communities. Big news to share today, Diana. Tell us how the V-team is stepping up.
Andy, so good to see you, my friend. Yeah, we really need some good news right now, and I'm happy to be the bearer of that good news. We are happy to announce that Verizon is donating $100,000 to the Foundation of Louisiana. This particular donation by Verizon is going to support the Hurricane Ida Relief Fund for evacuation and recovery to help Louisiana communities that were impacted by this storm. You know, like I said yesterday, I grew up in hurricane country, and I've seen what can happen when a hurricane comes through, and we're hoping that this donation is able to help the people there on the ground have some comfort knowing that they're going to get some of the resources that they desperately need. So we are so proud to announce that. And, you know, we're just thinking of everybody there on the ground, including our network team, Sandy.
Absolutely. Great comfort there. A great announcement, Diana. We talked about this yesterday, as you said, how critical it is to keep our customers and first responders connected right now. Any updates from our network team?
Yeah, I absolutely do. It's been unbelievable how quickly they've been able to get to work. And we're talking about folks that have had damage of their own, but they are on the ground and they are assessing things and getting to work. So let's start from the beginning. We want to be very clear that everybody's first priority here is safety. Number one is safety. So of course, they definitely have to do some assessments of the different areas and see where it's safe to proceed. But I do have some updates for you. We have several teams deploying to some of these affected areas, and they're bringing with them a lot of the temporary assets that make their work possible. We're talking about things like backup generators, temporary cell sites, fuel, drones, and satellites, just to name a few. And I want to speak to one particular area. We were able to bring up one cell site in Morgan City using satellite links to connect it. So all of this progress is just really great news. We've also deployed 2 mobile sites in support of government and fire department staging areas. Our priority is to help those first responders do their critical life-saving work, and we continue to keep those commitments. One really interesting thing for everybody to consider here when it comes to this sort of work is the fact that the terrain, the geographical area that we're talking about, is prone to flooding. Flooding is absolutely a problem there right now. And so some of our teams have had to use highboy trailers and even airboats to be able to assist in this recovery effort. But they are stopping at nothing to get the job done. And I just want to send out a huge shout out to everybody out there, all of the folks that have been picking up the phone when I call for updates. We just want to say we know how hard you're working, and we thank you. And these are folks on the ground, people that are assisting at the virtual command center. Everybody is committed to this recovery effort, Andy, and it's really good to work for a company like this. To be able to tell you about our donation and then to tell you about the great progress that our network teams are making, it just makes my day.
It is awesome, Diana, and I know you've been working those phones and working with our V-teamers over the weekend as well, so a special thanks to you. Thank you so much for that update. We know that donation you spoke of, in addition to our relief efforts, will continue to make a significant impact towards recovery there. Let's take a moment now to shift our focus on what's happening out west. Massive wildfires continue to spread, forcing even more evacuations in several parts of California. And just like our work after Ida, our network remains critical out west. So let's now head to our team's Heidi Flato, keeping a close eye on those California wildfires. Heidi, it's good to see you. What can you share with us?
Hey, Andy, it's nice to see you too. You know, we've been living with this terrible drought out here in the West for several years, and the conditions are just really ripe for these crazy wildfires we've been seeing across the West. Our crews have already responded to more than 100 named fires this year alone. And that's across like 11 states in the West. Some of the largest and most destructive fires are still burning here in California. You may have seen the news about the Caldor fire, which is near Lake Tahoe, beautiful Lake Tahoe. This fire grew more than 14,000 acres just last night alone and forced like 25,000 people to evacuate. It's really tragic. And that fire is now almost 200,000 acres, and it's only 16% contained. So despite these dangerous conditions, our crews, like Diana said, they work with safety first, but they've been keeping our network running well throughout most of the fire areas. We've really seen great performance there, and that's really a testament to their dedication. Our network crew is just amazing and so dedicated. And then I just really can't say enough about our Verizon response team, which is responsible for running out and delivering loaner devices and equipment out to the first responders to keep them connected while they battle these blazes.
Well, Heidi, just like we are thinking about our teammates over in the area that Ida moved through, we are thinking of you and, of course, all of our California V-teamers as well. Heidi, thank you so much for that update. Now, whether it's the fires out west or the storms around the Gulf Coast, we clearly put our credo into action. We run to a crisis. We give in ways that truly matter for our customers. I want to share with you a post that should warm all of our hearts. This is from V-teamer Joss Bowmaster. Check this out. Joss noticed a driver on the side of the road in Covington, Louisiana, needing some gas. This was an off-duty paramedic who was just trying to get home after a long overnight shift. Pumps in the area were all closed. Joss, who happened to be delivering phones to first responders, stopped to help, reached out, gave the paramedic his spare gas. Joss also learned this paramedic, who spent hours in the hospital helping folks during the height of Hurricane Ida, was indeed a Verizon customer. Big shout out and thank you to Joss for helping in ways that truly, truly matter. It's a great reminder for all of us to think about the ways we can help as well from afar. As we talked about yesterday, our V2V Relief Fund is an incredible tool and easy way for all of us to give back to our colleagues who need our help. We will provide information in today's web story so all of us can give back to V2V. For those of you who have already given to V2V, thank you very much for your generosity. Now, we know in moments like these, hope can feel fleeting, but as we shared on Up to Speed yesterday, we want to make sure all of our V-teamers looking to find that hope can find it in the stories we share. And sometimes it's a single image that can help us share that story. So let's take a moment now to reflect on the story of this beautiful image that weaves together such a great story. In a single shot, you see not just the way we respond, staying at the ready for anyone in need. You see that even after the storm, there's still hope on the horizon. That rainbow, a beautiful reminder that even in moments like these, there is light where there may have been darkness, and a reminder for all of us to think about what our team stands for. A beautiful image there. And with so many of our colleagues taking it day to day, we wanted to learn more about how our retail teams are doing after the hurricane. So we caught up with Doug Giglio, district manager based out of Metairie, Louisiana, that's just outside of New Orleans. Here's our conversation with Doug. Doug, thank you so much for joining us. I know the last few days have been challenging for you. First, tell us how you and your family, how are you guys doing?
Appreciate it. Thanks for obviously having us on. And so my family, they evacuated, so they're in Florida, and they're with some other family there. And I stayed behind with the pet and just to make sure the house was okay. So everybody's accounted for and everybody's doing well.
You shared with us some pretty harrowing images, some video of when the storm came through. Describe to us what you were seeing. What was going on out there?
Yeah, there was obviously, for the area I live in, which is just west of New Orleans, it was, we were watching throughout the day, about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, not expecting real bad winds. And, 2, 3 o'clock comes around and it's getting a little bit worse. And then you started hearing a little bit later on the news that the storm jogged a little bit more. And so next thing you know, you're in a Cat 2 to Cat 3 hurricane that you weren't necessarily fully expecting, but there's always a potential. And so things start to go a little crazy. Power goes out, your water pressure drops, and it's definitely one of those things where it gets a little ominous, and especially with it coming in and getting more intense for where I live at nighttime. You really can't see anything. You hear the transformers breaking and buzzing in the background, and you see some of those flashing lights. It's definitely a little scary.
Yeah, and we know how close we are to our teammates. And Doug, your team is no exception. Tell us how you've been staying in contact with our teams, who I'm sure many of them have evacuated already.
Yeah, first and foremost, I have a great team, and the leaders on the team have been constant contact with me, and I've had a great opportunity to talk to each of my managers. We had about 75–80% of the team evacuated, got out of town, which was great, and then the ones that stayed, typically they had to stay, similar reasons, either to take care of their house or relatives, et cetera. So look, it's, I'm really, really, really proud of the team that I have and their ability to, just continue to stay in contact and make sure everybody's accounted for.
We have seen time and again the resilience of New Orleans and the people there, our teammates at our stores, no exception to that. What happens after a disaster like this? What does the store represent for the community? What will our V team represent for our community?
Oh, we see all kinds of outreach. You'll see charging stations. You'll see customers come in thanking you, saying, "Oh man, it's so great. You guys helped us get in touch with X, Y, and Z." They'll talk about their loved ones. They'll tell you their story, and it's just it's very heartwarming to know that you're kind of on that side of helping them stay connected. And if they have broken phones, they're always there to help them out. And so it's a sigh of relief when you open the doors for those customers. And listen, they're very appreciative of it, and they'll remind you of it. To this day, we still hear about stories from Katrina, which was 16 years ago, right? And they use that as like a benchmark for timelines down here in New Orleans. And they'll remind you that when Verizon stayed up and working for them and helped keep them connected.
Great words of support there, Doug. Thank you so much for your time, and we're wishing you all the best as the entire community continues to get back on their feet.
Thanks for having me.
And there you have it. Doug, thank you very much. Thank you to our retail team, our network team. We're thinking of all of you impacted by not just the hurricanes, but the wildfires. A big thanks to all our team. And as promised now, as we wrap up the show, we have a very special guest. I personally invited him. Here he is, the man himself, Mr. Vestberg. Hans, it's good to see you.
Thank you for being invited.
Yes,
thank you. Lovely to be here.
So we've talked about a lot here. We've seen a lot. We've heard from our teammates on the retail side, network side, a lot going on with Ida, a lot with the wildfires, the donation, of course, great. There's a lot for us to think about. There's more work to be done, a lot for us to be thankful for. What's on your mind as you address our V-teamers?
I think, as you have heard in our discussion, is that we are in a moment in history when you see so many natural disasters at the same time. We have two right now. Talking about the wildfires in California that they have discussed today have been ongoing since June, multiple fires, more today or yesterday happened again. It's just tough for the people living in the area, and we know how critical our infrastructure is. And our team has been on the ground since in June, seeing that the network is keeping up, and I have to say our network has kept up very well, and our network team has done a terrific job, not only supporting the people living in the areas that are impacted, but also, of course, supporting the responders, the local, the federal, all the responders that are there that needs to have communication to do the tasks that they're out to do and see that these wildfires are stopping. So I cannot thank you more for doing that, and it's just a very tough situation for the people in that area. And then going, of course, to the hurricane that started earlier this week or last week, I have to say, because we're on a Tuesday today, time is flying. And of course, Hurricane Ida just devastating for so many people, putting out the electricity, everything. People cannot be home, they have to flee. We have V-teamers that cannot be in their homes. And then, of course, again, how important the infrastructure is. And the network team and our people in our stores that can have the stores open, which are in areas that are open, are so critical for people in that area, for our customers, to be able to communicate. And we see it when we run to a crisis, as we say, and we clearly do that. Our network is keeping up good in times when so much power outages in the region out there, and I have to thank all of them for being there, taking care of our customers, for the federal first responders coming down there and seeing that they are connected. and also supporting our V-teamers, which you can do with the V2V funds and supporting the ones that cannot be at home at the moment. So that's my thinking, and I know you have been discussing it, but sometimes we forget to thank the people doing the work on the ground every day. And not only that, this is a life crisis for many people and our customers because they are not connected, and for the people doing the work, they just need to be connected. We understand the importance of our infrastructure, and it's just growing in importance. So to all the V-teamers being out there supporting our customers, either in California or in the West or in this hurricane season, thank you so much. You're doing a terrific job, and it's so important for the country and for our customers.
The gratitude you share with our V team, it means the world. Thank you so much. And of course, a big thank you to those teams out there. It's moments like these that we see oftentimes the best of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we see
the best of the network as well. I mean, how sad it is to talk about it, but clearly our network is performing well despite all that. But that you don't do in today.
Right.
That's how we have designed the network from the beginning, how we plan, how we see that they're prepared, even though there's no power, we have planned for it. So I think the team is always thinking the step ahead, and being proactive on these type of things helps a lot in this crisis.
Absolutely. Hans, thank you. We're going to wrap up the show now, and I think a special up-to-speed update deserves a special sign-off. So if you can help me, I think you know the words to this, right? I'm going to give you the first half, and you can kind of say the end there.
Okay, I will try to remember it.
Should we give it a shot here?
Okay.
So once again, our thanks to our V-teamers. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time,
you're up to speed.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.